So, you're looking for a dog trainer here in Waterford, Connecticut. Well, you are in the right place. Over the next few minutes, we're going to walk through everything you need to know so you can make a really confident, informed decision for both you and your dog.
You know, living in Waterford with a dog is pretty special. Our whole coastal lifestyle, from the trails over at Harkness Park to the shores of the town beach, it really creates a specific set of training needs. The right trainer just gets that.
All right, here's our game plan. We'll start by looking at what makes training here in Waterford unique. Then we'll get into building a training plan, show you how to vet a professional, break down what things cost locally, and then wrap up with the key rules and resources our town has to offer. Okay, let's kick things off with what it really means to train a dog right here in our coastal community.
Honestly, having a trainer with local knowledge is such a huge asset. They can get your dog ready for real-life situations, like walking calmly down Great Neck Road, handling the crowds at the Waterford Farmers Market, or knowing the rules at the town beach in the off-season. It's all about making sure your dog is a great companion, no matter where you go in town.
Now, let's talk about the training plan itself. This is all about picking the right methods and the right format that works for you and your dog.
The most recommended, science-backed approach these days is positive reinforcement. This method really frames training as communication, not correction. You're basically rewarding your dog for getting it right, which builds an amazing amount of trust and, well, makes learning fun for them.
So how do you choose group classes or private sessions? Well, group classes are just fantastic for socialization and for practicing skills with other dogs around. But if you're dealing with something specific at home, like your dog dashing out the front door or barking at the mail carrier, that personalized, one-on-one attention from a private session is absolutely invaluable.
All right, once you know what you're looking for, how do you actually find the right person? It's time to start vetting the professionals.
Now, these certifications aren't just a bunch of letters after a name. They show a real commitment to ongoing education and ethical standards. You'll want to look for credentials like CPD-TKA or KPA-CTP for general training. If you're tackling more complex issues, maybe severe anxiety or reactivity, the last two on this list, CDBC and CBCCKA, they indicate a much higher level of expertise in behavior modification. When you get a potential trainer on the phone, it's good to have a little checklist ready. The most crucial thing is to make sure their philosophy matches yours. You really want to hear them talk about that positive reinforcement approach. And always ask how they're going to tailor the plan specifically for your dog and your life here in Waterford.
Okay, let's get into the practical side of things. What should you actually budget for professional training right here in our area?
This is the question that's probably on every owner's mind. So what is the typical investment for training services around here?
This table should give you a pretty good idea of the range you can expect. As you can see, a 6-week group class is a very accessible option for a lot of people. Private lessons, they offer more focus and are usually priced per session or sometimes in packages. And then you have board and train programs, which are the most intensive, and their price definitely reflects that round-the-clock work. Hopefully this helps you match your budget to your training goals.
And finally, let's cover some of that local knowledge that'll help you and your dog thrive here. Our town's rules and some of the best resources we've got.
This one is simple but absolutely critical. In all of Waterford's public areas, your dog needs to be on a leash, and that standard required length is 6 feet. It's just for everyone's safety and comfort.
And this one is a state law. Every dog over 3 months of age has to be vaccinated against rabies. It's a key part of being a responsible pet owner and, of course, public health.
Just a few other quick things to keep in mind. You'll need to license your dog with the town every year once they hit 6 months old. And you know, good training can really help with things like nuisance barking, which is actually a local ordinance. It's all part of being a good neighbor.
So once you learn these new skills, where can you go practice? We have some fantastic spots. The town beach during the off-season is perfect for working on recall, especially with the distraction of the waves. Harkness Park gives you a beautiful setting for practicing polite leash walking, and the dog park in the Cohansey area is the best go-to spot for safe off-leash work.
At the end of the day, putting in this effort makes every single part of your life with your dog better. It means more peaceful walks around the neighborhood, less stress when friends come to visit, and just the freedom to confidently enjoy all the beautiful parks and beaches our town has to offer. We wish you the very best on your training journey.